Ow! Hey! I guess I was supposed to kinda die, but at least he pushed me to this section. There are too many of these damnations, these beasts loose on the street to all have come from the engine rooms. As I emerge, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic leaks, which suggests the machine has been planning this for some time. Smuggling routes to the surface all about this neighborhood. If my bearings are correct, beyond the alley I should stand directly over the ignition's rooms. And I'll wagger at that if I find a pneumatic there. They'll carry me back to the machine's heart. Okay. So we are...
Beast. Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
Are you worried about that? Like I said, I think your children are already deceased. Wow, here's one elevator, so we go down. Like I said, I feel like this game is much more of a social criticism than Dark Descent was. Dark Descent, farming the world. Let us not be coy. I will not let us drag this corpse of civilization into a new century. Come New Year's Eve, I'll fling the last switches and unshackle the full power of the machine. Will I be able to complete my thought? Because one thing that people were complaining is that the lack of horror, and there was much more storytelling, but when you finish the story it's still confusing. But I don't think it's not confusing, it's like a poem. And poems don't write exactly what they want to tell you, if that makes any sense. Counterattack, I have returned. An angle of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I'll find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the heart before, confused the machine enough to spring its locks in secret doorways. I must cause it great shock, stab its eyes, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and that gasp will scuttle into this throat and stab its heart from inside. Oh, definitely destroying the shit. Oh, I can't run. My eye. Ugh. Right, we're going to destroy this. I'm going to try to finish my line of thought by the end. I'm going to see if I'm right first. Come on, Mandos, be a little bit faster here. Why are you so slow? Oh my god, alright, I see people's parts passing by. We made a murder machine, basically. The Iron Butler? Iron Butler. Lovely. Are you gonna talk to me? I see that you're there. I feel like you might want to talk to me. You walk so slow that I don't feel like walking all the way to the other side, honestly. Because I cannot run anymore. All I can do is like walk. Tremendous company, processing company. Now, why is there 2 ways? That way and this way. And both ways seems fairly correct. Which way is the way? Why so slow, Mendes? Compound X, no naked flames, no unfinished electrics or... Ah. This electrification must be lethal to the touch, now to confound the machine and flood the system. This time not with sewage, but boiling, sparkling liquid death. Sounds good. I mean, I don't think sewage is going to work now, so let's try to actually destroy it. Ah, Piggy! How you doing? Piggy! Alright then, if Piggy is there, I'm going to go to the other side. Maybe the other door is less dangerous to go through. Okay, I have that. Why is this so touchy on like light? Ah, screw your knees, Mangus. It's not like you can run anyway. Look at you being so slow. It's painful. Come on.
But will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The word? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
The trickery. Oh, finally! I can run again! So were you kind of like forced to kill your children? Or you were made into believing that they would be saved if they died? This vile concoction, this compound X, it is the arterial blood of this horror. Boiled, it creates the steams to drive pistons. But here it is freezing and flows about the components to keep them cool. Why should it be that the deeper I go, the cooler it becomes? What great process generates such heat that the machine must quench it with a cocktail of blood and effluent? Good question. I don't know. I believe that we have to make it boil. Is that what we have to do? Boil it? Compound X? Oh! I can't believe that worked. I sense an opportunity. My first strike. Impending these cogs with a large enough object to jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure build up that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Well, yeah, I kind of did that without noticing I did that. So, ow, my knees! Ow, that hurt for no reason. There's nothing to be done in here. I was just able to come in here apparently. Okay, back up. I did not need it to hurt my knees on the process, but I did anyway. Fantastic, great. I did that. Now it's working, or not working. Depends on the point of view. Oh. Oh, is that going to have a water monster? Now that I'm seeing so much water. Please no water monsters. I hate water monsters. They're like, oh my god, what we talked about water monsters! Okay, this is not deep enough for a water monster. And it's a labyrinth, which is also not good. Well, not that much. I found the exit quite easily. Now we can go up. And then where the piggy is. Oh, you went down again. Ah, I see, I see. Now I can pull you up like this. Or not so much. Right? Yeah, like that. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but I did that. I believe... Oh god, if I go down I'll die. Or not! I killed a piggy! Oh, so I don't need to do that. I killed the piggy, so now I can just put this back down. And then I can go down there. Without dying myself. Because now Piggy is dead and he's not gonna kill me, and now I can actually come in here. Genius! Oh, I did not realize that before. Coolant pumps. Okay, so I want to turn them off. Right. Let's get rid of all of them. And I guess I am going to die in the process. The spark plug. Oh my god, I'm here just turning valves. Come down, screen, come down. I need to see what I'm doing. Thank you. Oh, chill out. And booyah! Look at me go! I'm destroying everything. The trippery. Oh, and then there's that. Ow. Well, that hurt. I can't see shit. Okay, I'm not supposed to touch that. Am I supposed to touch this?
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Mandus. My great works are almost begun.
Oh, I guess I cannot touch anything else in here. I'm just going to hurt myself. Right, I'm going that way. Sorry, Piggy. I guess you didn't have any fault on what just happened, but it sucks to be you, I guess. Did that just close on me? That did just close on me. I guess I'm going to the Trippery anyway. There was only, I think, one place that I did not go before, right? Did the game close before? Oh, or not. I don't want to think about it now. Children? What does Trippery means? I don't know what it means. Oh, I can press M while I'm on the stairs, so I'll press M when I get all the way down there. I also cannot use my flashlight when I'm on the stairs, so I cannot make it clear. So I can't see anything. There we go. Now I can see. Let's press M. It is critically injured now. I am sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate. I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death, descending to the smother of the firstborn from the death of the two that came after. Ooh.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Sorry. Is that my children? What did Mendes do to the professor? He hit the children! Oh. My kids? Am I Mendes or am I the professor? I'm confused now about that section. I don't know if I... who am I? I'm Mendes, right? I am Mendes.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
The voices of the Mendes and Professor are so close together that it's difficult to discern who is who. Ew. Where exactly am I? Oh my god. Oh, there's just bodies in here and blood and... Okay, I'm happy that that's a butt. I'm not happy about whatever this is. Oh, yeah, lovely. Elevator. Can you take me up? Take me away from this madness that this place is? No, you're taking me down! Of course you were taking me down. Oh my god. How much more down can I go? The veil lifts, the bride is waiting. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and the gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and the lady walks safely again.
fires are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Okay, I think I kind of understand that section now. I would call Mendes Frankenstein and Professor its monster. That's exactly the idea that this game gives me at the moment. It's much more than I anticipated, though. I really thought that we were super close to the end. In my dreams, I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before. I am sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost form of my coat sleeves. The deathly still and the freezing air tell me I am close. How close? You've been telling that you're close for like 2 hours now. But not this side. Trippery pre-grinding. Oh, it always started so simple and then you went downhill very fast. Alrighty then. Guess we have to get rid of our Frankenstein. Because we definitely created one.
Why did you take my children?
I, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide. And everything is lost.
So he did kill his own children for some other objective. I thought that he was saying something else. For some reason I really thought that the book had showed up on the corner. Damned for filicide. Mendes Processing Company, Oregon Distribution Tanks, Maintenance Access. What? Chill out, Mendes. God damn it. We've seen so much worse before. You cannot be terrified by whatever you're terrified by. Okay, deep, very, very deep situations here. We're going that way or that way? I don't know if this can be open. Access. Oh, we can. Alright, then. Children! Enoch! Edwin! Stop running away from our father! Even though I think you guys are already gone for a while now. Like, no way you're alive. I thought there was something in there, but there is not. But there's definitely my objective, is a bright green light. But I still believe that this has some connection to the Dark Descent, because again they talk about fuck. Oh my god. Ah, what is that? What the fuck is this? Hi. No. Alrighty then, I had to do that. Did they die? I hope they did. What the actual fuck was that? I'm so happy that I was able to deal with that before those guys start to run after me. But either way, I think we're going in this path. That was fast. South Tower, let's go. Every time that I think about saying what my thoughts are on the game, I fail because something happens. I don't even remember what I was saying before. Oh yeah. Are you gonna let me do it, or every single time I open my mouth you're just gonna be like, nope, you're not gonna talk about it? I believe that this game has some connection. Suspicious cell tower. Okay. There's connection with the Mendes descending among the spirits. Blood, Mendes, we are steeped in blood, you and I. You wear me like a mask and we will tear the future loose on the ribcage of the present. We'll save them all. Because in the dark descent, you, as usual, archaeologists, you are an archaeologist, you go into whatever in South America, you find a pyramid, you find an object, I would say an object of power, but you find the orb, and the orb is the origin of every single bad stuff that happens in the first Amnesia.
Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loam.
Right, are you gonna continue?
Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
What have I become? There's so many musics that has
I
this
will
line.
put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Alright, what are you gonna do then? Destroy the machine and die with it? Daddy. 28 December 1999. Memories. They surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother. Little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point did my soul split, creating him. Was this the egg of my soul? The moment the great clock began to tick. Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more, and forgive him and myself as well. Well, that would make sense, of course!
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
So he and the professor, at least the one that we unleashed, are the same. So the professor that we were talking, maybe on the recordings, is a professor, or give me a moment. I completely lost my line of thought.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
Oh! Wait! It's a timeline! The first Amnesia game is very old, 1870s whatever. Then this one is in 1897 to 1899. Then you have Amnesia Rebirth, that is in 1937. I went to Google, I checked it. In the Second World War, where Amnesia the Bunker is going to happen, is in 1939. So when he's talking about that, yeah, he's talking about the things that are going to happen. So you can't say that technically everything in Amnesia is connected to some degree. That was where my line of thought was when I lost it, kinda. That they are all connected. For Christ's sake! I can't... My brain does not function this way. I cannot keep it like that. That pace. Oh, no, you. I'll just run. A labyrinth of the piggy. It's gonna kill me. I probably cannot outrun the piggy, can I? Oh, it's over there. Good thing, stay over there. Can I outrun the piggy? I don't know. Ah, fuck! Stay away from me, piggy. There we go. Did that work? Probably. Processing company, electrogravitics supplemented power. I cannot read it. I can't read. I guess that's where we're going, right? Yeah. No secrets over there? Nah, who cares? There's never secrets in this. Is this a heart? Okay, that's a heart. That's definitely a heart. Do I do something about this heart or... Huh, touch the heart. I guess not like that. Probably there's another way of dealing with that heart. Is there another way of dealing with that heart? Nope. I need to, thank you. That's where I came from. So it's not from here. Nope, that's also closed. Aha! Stairs! Yeah, because I definitely cannot do anything to the heart. If I get close to it, it's just gonna make me drunk. But yeah, did he find any... The skull that he said that he found and he buried was a... I definitely need that. Was a skull or an orb? I need that, but I don't know where I need to put that, so I don't want to carry it around without knowing where I need to put it. There's another one here. Where do I put those things? I see and I don't. Okay, let's try it. Maybe the game would kind of like give the answer to me. Come on now. Oh. Oh, I just needed to touch it. I thought I needed to drag it with me. I just touch it. Okay. Makes things a little bit easier. Ah, everything is turning on now. Have I touched you yet? No. So there's only 4?
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
This is madness! This is Sparta! No, this is the... That's amnesia. That's on my brain not functioning. Right, so now we can get close to the heart, right?
Oh, God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. Oh! And the game closed by itself. Fantastic.
Only to spare you.
Look at where the game put me back.
I would have given my
Jeez.
soul to spare you this world, and it...
Please don't break again. Okay, it's now broken.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know you are weak. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
Oh my god, what is that? Is that the professor? Is that the guy that I've been talking to this whole time? He is the monster of Frankenstein, isn't he? I am stuck. I am not stuck anymore. That's what we call the Frankenstein monster. So, somehow...
Amandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
Don't be like
Mandus,
that.
stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
Listen. There they are. My babies. Enoch. Edwin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, children. Oh, it became so cinematic out of a sudden. But, okay, he did separate his mind into... Oh my god. Kids?
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Manders trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Manders. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their stamps into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
Him. I mean... We're gonna get there. Let's get to the end and then we put our thoughts out. Because there's a lot to put out.
Please, Manders, no. For your children.
So the way to get rid of him is to get rid of me. Also, we see bits of this world. I can't do anything. We see bits of this world in Amnesia Rebirth. We know that there is a separate world. Why are you blinking in white like that? Calm down. So in order to get rid of the professor, or the other half of him that was destroying everything above, he had somehow to get rid of himself.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. The church bell ringing out. And in that moment, the new century was born.
Goddamn. Okay, let's put some thoughts out here. I'll put the volume down a bit so then I can talk. There is a lot here to think. Well, a lot, but I'll try to summarize my thoughts on it. I agree with some things that I heard people saying. This game is not for everyone, because it does have much more story to be told than game to be played. So the puzzles are indeed way simpler than what Amnesia: The Dark Descent was, and the gameplay is also much less than what Amnesia, the first Amnesia, was. So it was much more a storytelling. Maybe that's why it was so much shorter. But the story of this one is much more deep, and I would consider, yes, to have this experience before the bunker. So I'm happy that I played this game before the bunker. So here are some things. All the amnesias are somehow connected. You can see that. It's not just getting the name Amnesia out there. They are connected. They have a timeline. With the first Amnesia being super old. I don't exactly know when the Second World War started. The second was in 1939. I don't know when the First World War started. Okay, the First World War started in 1914 and lasted until 1918. And then in 1939, the Second World War started. Yeah, it was from 28th of July 1914 to 11th of November 1918. The end. The first Amnesia, if I remember correctly, was in 1870 or 17 something. It was old. It was very old. So you have that first game, way before the First World War. Then you have this game, slightly before the First World War. And he keeps saying that he saw in his mind that things were going to happen and people were going to die. So he was referring to the wars. I think we can say that he was referring to both wars. Because nobody talks about the first one. You were much more educated on the second one than the first one. Even though apparently the first one was much more brutal. But it doesn't matter. Then after this game, you have Amnesia Rebirth that happens, according to Google, in 1937. And they also go somewhere. I think they go into the Middle East. It's not in South America or Central America. The orb in Amnesia 1 and this one, they were all found in Central America. Something like that. This one was found in Mexico. If I believe the first one they found somewhere in the Incas or whatever. The orb apparently is a connection to the second world that you can see in Amnesia Rebirth, because you keep going to that world in Amnesia Rebirth. So you have that happening. In this one, instead of having more horror, it was more crude, and I felt like this was written as a poem. What I mean by written as a poem is because when you read a poem, it's not like a normal story. A poem is written with confusing words using metaphors to say the true colors of whatever you want to tell. You want to tell as a story. And I feel like this game is kind of like a poem. So it uses things about the world and metaphors and connects them to the pigs to tell a tale. And it is basically telling that human beings suck. So it's a great comparison that the only thing that they created, the only thing that the company of Mantis did was meat. It was simply a meat company. They got meat from pigs, literal pigs. They get the meat from pigs. They process the meat pig and they sell it. That was what they did. That was his job. Then after his trip to Mexico, he was in contact with something that created the memory that he had. No, not memory, created this vision of the future that probably got him terrified. And I believe that the orb, the skulls, the whatever he found in there, made him to create something to cleanse the world because he did not want his children to grow up in a world falling apart. So at the beginning, he was considering only low people as pigs. So like he even says in the game, the pedantics people, the homeless, the whores, the filthy, they were the pigs that needed to be cleansed. So he was, I don't know, giving meat to them, but then taking them, and nobody is going to care if you disappear with these people, because he even says in one part, get rid of the whores and the gentle are going to applaud you. So at the same time that he was getting rid of the orphans to work in his machine to purify the world, that he was getting rid of all these other people that were filthy, he then realized, or his brain was so much sunk into believing that people are awful, that he saw everyone and be like, no, everyone here are pigs. Every single human being walking here are pigs. And he created this god out of himself, or this part of himself, to destroy the humankind before they destroy themselves, so he could justify the death of his children being sacrificed to not live in a world that is falling apart. You see the world and you see the people as unworthy. Everything is unworthy. And he probably saw that, and he thought himself as a god that he could destroy everything. But gave himself amnesia, so as he separate himself from whatever god he created, he wanted to destroy his creation. Because he realized, I'm wrong. What have I done? This is all wrong. I shouldn't have done it. Who am I to kill all these people and to destroy all these people? So he destroyed everything. And then I don't know what happened to the men pigs afterwards. Maybe they died by themselves in the dark or something. But now we'll have Amnesia the Bunker. That happens in World War II, I suppose, if I believe it right. So I'm curious to see what kind of connection they're going to make with this other world, or what connection they're going to make on the unholy people that walk on Earth. In either way, I like the game. I understand why some people don't like it, but it was for me. It's a game that I can say, that game is for me, or for people like me that like much more to have a story than to have a full shooting gameplay style. I like walking simulators. I would say that that's a game style for people like me. I understand that it's not a game for everyone. So yeah, that's why I believe people don't like it. And the story can get confusing. I think I only understood it because I did play almost the whole game in one go. This is the only part of the game that I play on a different day, because the other parts I play all in one go. So it's easier to keep the story in your head. In either way, A Machine for Pigs. Let me see if I can go back into the main title. There we are. A Machine for Pigs. Great game. Really, really liked it. Really well told story. I don't know. I liked it. I'm excited for the bunker. The bunker is coming out. So soon we're gonna have it. I'll play when I'm back. So in either way, if you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. I'm going to play tons of other games besides this one, and the bunker when it comes out. And as usual, hope you all have a happy ever after. I'll see you on the next day. Bye bye.